The harsh truth about success and greatness in life is that if you're not able to become your most productive selves, and if you cannot consistently produce a lot in a relatively short amount of time, you'll never be successful. And in this video, I'm going to share you 3 quick and very rarely talked about. Now, one principle is talked about but not understood, at least in my opinion, and the other 2 principles are actually rarely talked about. So you'll get a lot of value in this video, and let me not waste your time anymore. Let's get straight into it. So the first thing that is kind of orthodox, but it is ridiculously important for people to apprehend, is you have to change your environment. Now, everybody knows they have to change their environment, because if your room is a mess, how can you ever be productive? Now, the reason why you have to change your environment, and this is what people they just don't freaking get, is you have to apprehend, and this is so unbelievably important, your cognition is not just in you. Your cognition is in a reciprocal relationship with your environment, with the world it is connected to, of course. What the hell does this have to do with with changing your environment? Your environment is a reflection of you, and not just a reflection, it's an extension of you. It's an extension of your cognition. If you alter your environment, or shall I say, when you alter your environment, your cognition improves. Your ability to process information improves. Your productivity output improves. If your room is a mess, your cognition is a mess. Your productivity is a mess. And some people, when they hear about the principle of, hey, you have to, change your environment, alter something, they think that they have to do something drastic. You don't have to do anything drastic. Put things where they actually belong. Take the vacuum cleaner and vacuum all that dust away. Try to put your room in order. That is what's fundamentally it. You don't have to do anything drastic. And also, one very important thing that people have to do, or at least should do in my opinion, is to create some rules whilst you are in your room. The truth is, I'm talking about myself here. I spend about 70% of my life inside of my room. If I mess up the time when I spend inside of my room on extraneous matters, then how in the world can I ever become my most productive self? You have to make rules. When am I going to be able to take my phone? While I'm pursuing deep and profound work, where is my phone? Where am I gonna put it? Everything. What am I gonna use the bed for? What am I gonna use the desk for? When am I gonna have the PC or TV shut on or off? Everything. It has to be coherent, and it has to be something that you can follow and that you will follow. App blockers, etc. All of those stuff, they are immensely important. And just follow this one principle, and your productivity output is going to exponentially increase. The second principle that I would love to mention is compartmentalization. All of these principles, by the way, are directly correlated to each other, but compartmentalization fundamentally is breaking your day into different compartments and breaking your tasks up. And when the time comes for you to do a particular activity, no matter how difficult, no matter which it is, you focus on that activity and that activity only. This is so basic. It's like, of course, I have to focus on the activity, but really try to take a step back and think about your life. Think about how you work. You are continuously battling demons and battles. You're battling in battles that you shouldn't even battle, right? You are fighting battles that shouldn't even enter your consciousness. You have to plant yourself in the present. And how to do this? Well, there are multiple ways, right? Meta-awareness, right? Being aware of your own thoughts and understanding that you aren't your thoughts, etc., meditating and all that stuff. I'm not going to get into that now, but you have to plant yourself in the present. You have to be where you are. Why? Because you are nowhere else anyway. And once you do that over an extended period of time, and by the way, I'm an overthinker. So for me to plant myself in the present is ridiculously difficult. And I understand how arduous it really is. But guess what? You have to learn how to compartmentalize. You have to learn that when you say that you're gonna do something, you're just gonna do it. And you're gonna focus on that thing and that thing only. Dedicate 100% of your attention on that task. Try with all your might to get rid of all distractions. How? Well, by following the first principle, right? By altering your environment so that you'll be able to act in a manner that will make you the most productive self. It's also a very useful thing to apprehend that compartmentalization gets way easier once you get rid of the distractions. You don't need them. Alter your environment, and the second principle of compartmentalization is ultimately going to become way easier to implement. Also, never forget to Practice your sense of urgency as well. This is just a side point, but when you try to compartmentalize, right, try to work with a timer, try to make yourself to work in the fastest possible manner, but also in the most efficient and effective manner simultaneously. So that's also a very useful thing to know. And the third thing that I would love to highlight, and this is very unorthodox but exceedingly important, especially for me, because it does work, and it is cultivating an activity hierarchy, as I would like to call it. What this activity hierarchy does and why it's so valuable is you create a hierarchy, obviously, of all the tasks that you normally do, right? Now, of course, not on some special occasion day where you're gonna do something, you know, extraordinary or something that's out of the ordinary, but on your random Tuesdays or Fridays, create a list of all of the activities that you are likely to do in general, not just during that day, but in general, and then create an activity hierarchy. Which task is the most important task? And then create like an A, B, C tier. A, the most important tasks. If I have, for example, to do today one A task and one B task, I work on an A task and I only focus on the A task until it is 100% complete. Now, why am I highlighting this principle? It's because it gets rid of decision paralysis. If you know which task is more important, and of course you have to be flexible with this. Like, you can't say, oh, this is an A task, therefore I have to follow it, but the B task is more important right now, because, you know, you have to put your tasks in, okay, is this important and is this urgent? If something is urgent and it's a B task, then you're gonna have to do it before the A task, so you're gonna have to be exceedingly flexible when it comes to this. However, you have to have a baseline, and the baseline is, okay, if I have to do an A task and a B task and a C task, I work on the A task until it is 100% complete, and then I drop to the B task, and then I drop to the C task. And if I don't manage to finish the C task nor the B task, but if I finish to do all the A tasks, then that's also completely fine, because I worked on the most important parts. So this is fundamentally proper prioritization, right? It's about apprehending which tasks are the most important and then focusing only on those tasks until they are 100% complete. Compartmentalization. It's also a very useful, very small thing. It won't make a dramatic difference, although for some people it definitely might, but I definitely do believe that it should be highlighted and it should be at least mentioned. So to quickly recap, alter your environment. Your cognition, between you and the environment. It's not just in you. Your environment, it's an extension of you. It's an extension of your cognition. You have to alter your environment if you want to become your most productive self. And if you don't, well, productivity is just going to be something that you will tap into sporadically, so to speak. Practice compartmentalization. Practice focusing on a task and only on that task, and then work on that task until it is 100% complete, and then shift your attention toward other things. And the third principle, which is cultivating a goal hierarchy, which eradicates all decision paralysis. It makes you aware of which tasks need to be done during the day or during the week or in general, and it will make you, well, it will ultimately make you more productive, because you are prioritizing, and prioritization is indispensable if you're trying to tap into your most productive self. Hope it was helpful. Hope you found some value in this video, and let me know if you disagree with something I mentioned. Let me know if you do something else, and have a great day. God bless you, and do what is indispensable. Thank you. And change your freaking environment. It's time to vacuum all that dust away.